What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video. This is going to turn into be a little bit of a series because every time I've done is this gun good in the Incursion, more people have dropped into the comments down below saying try this gun, use this gun. So much to the dismay of all of my teammates when I've been running this live helping people out, when we get to the final boss, I've been switching my builds up, switching the guns and trying different ones. So there's going to be a whole bunch of these videos. I'll keep them short and sweet. There's no reason for them to be super long, and I won't really brush over the build too much. I'll kind of show you roughly what I was using and if I made any changes, but I don't really think these videos are purposed for that. This is just going to be to talk about the actual guns themselves. So don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Come and follow me on them live channels. I stream live on YouTube, Kick and Twitch. And join my community Discord down below if you need any help with anything. And catch me on my live channels if you need help with the Incursion or the raids and all them good things like that, getting them guns that are pretty hard to get unless you've got a good team. With all that said though, let's get started. Today we're going to talk about the Bighorn. Now, the Bighorn, I don't know if I've got it on me anymore actually, let me just check very quickly. It only has a very small mag, and that puts it really at a serious disadvantage with all the guns that we've had more recently. This thing used to be really great, you know, 40 mag, 920 RPM, and when we zoom in, headshots grant 2% headshot damage and stacks up to 50 times. Once at full stacks, the 10 stacks decay every 4 seconds until all stacks have been removed, and that kind of happens whether you're zoomed in or not. But when it switch is, we get the semi-automatic fire mode that deals 450% weapon damage each shot. I just want to check that actually. Does that count when it's zoomed in or not? I can't remember. Let's just run into the range and make sure. Do we only get them stacks when zoomed in or when we don't? Let's check. No, so we get the stacks at any point, and then we zoom in and we get the bonus damage. Right, so now we know clear, we remember how the gun works. We've not used it forever. So we can get these headshot stacks at any point, and then we get the 450% weapon damage when zoomed in. So the question is this gun any good? Well, you can already kind of tell. You look at my St. Elmo, it's got 70 in the mag, it's got a faster RPM. Then the damage is lower on this, it's 24% expertise, and this is higher, but I really don't think that, you know, this is going to be groundbreaking in the Incursion. I've talked enough though, let's find out. The build that I was using was either this one with the bloody knuckles, or if I wasn't using this one, I was using the one that I can't switch to because I'm in super combat in the range. It's super heavy combat in the... We was using this one here, and the aim is this is just to get to as close to 60% crit chance as you possibly can. I generally go to about 52 because we've got the Coyote's mask and we potentially could get the mid-range buff that will cap us over to 60 anyway. But that's, you know, kind of what you're looking at. 53, 151, or perhaps a quick swap out for a, you know, so we can get the other. If you see me throw a grenade, it's because I'm using the gloves here and I'm using something like that instead. Right, let's get on with the video. So the gates open and we go in. So my thought process behind all of this is build stacks as quick as I possibly can. So you'll always see me with a lefty or something like that. But I can't remember with this gun if I actually built stacks with the gun or I actually switched to... No, I actually went with just stacking with from the gun itself by the looks of it. Oh no, quick switch, quick change of thought. So I'll get up to max stacks. I'm using the chest piece, which is obviously going to be great. Kid is going to come in, and I think once the kid has been killed, that is the point where right, come on, time to switch guns and let's see what damage we can actually do. So let's have a look at these numbers here. So at the moment we're not doing anything groundbreaking. 1.2 mil and the crits there, and we're flicking and we're getting 7, we've got 10, a 12, but it's just too slow, you know. There's 8, 9, 13 there. It's just too slow, and although it's one shot at a time and you are doing some hefty deeps, you know, running any other speedy gun at this point is going to do you much damage. And I've got to hit the shot as well, don't forget. Like, you know, then one taps, like, you've got to hit them to be able to doing that and to be able to keep up. So is this gun any good in the Incursion? I mean, it'll work. Am I heavily reliant on the rest of my team? Yeah, I think so. And I think if you had 3 DPS running this gun, I don't think you would burst them down quick enough. Not for that method, how we just did it there anyway. What I do think that you might kind of get away with is that if you drag them out, separated them, kill both the ads, do it the original way that it was kind of intended. You might get away with doing it that way, but it's definitely not got the burst damage to really make a difference. The Elmo's going to outperform it in every way. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video. I mean, you could spec into headshot damage, but I really don't think it's worth. This one is not one that I'm going to recommend for doing the incursion. That's going to be it for the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.